Support for Sunday Songwriter Showcase is provided by La Divina Italian Cafe, 3535 Perkins Road, now serving breakfast, lunch, supper, gelato, and live music. Find us on Facebook and Instagram. We are on WHYR and Uber Eats, plus we offer curbside delivery. Just ask. La Divina Italian Cafe, 225-771-8488. From WHYR in Baton Rouge, this is Sunday Songwriter Showcase. I'm your host, Dave Randall. With me today in the studio, we're also playing his recordings. This is Evan Fiore of the band Evan and the Riverlites. This song is called Lonely Journals of the Runaway.
Run away while you can. Barefoot tennis shoes doesn't matter, my friend. Run away, get the hell out of town. Just stay clear of the desert, take the road around. You should know by now, running don't solve a thing. Sit right back down and take some responsibility. You should know by now, I'm right there by your side. Take your blinders off, don't run away and hide. Runaway dismissed, class dismissed. But wait a second, teacher, there's something I missed. I've been alone for so long, man, I couldn't even see the answers to your test right in front of me. You should know by now, running don't solve a thing. Sit right back down and take some responsibility. You should know by now, your money don't mean a thing. Put your wallet down and join hands and sing. You should know by now, running never fixed anything. Sit your ass back down and take some responsibility. You should know by now, I'll always be by your side. Take your blinders off, don't run away and hide. Take your mask right off, don't run away and hide. Don't run.
All right, Evan Fiore, welcome to Sunday Songwriter Showcase again.
Glad to be back.
Yeah, well, glad to have you back again. And so that song you were telling me before is going to be available on a streaming platform, right?
That's right. We just released it and couldn't be happy with how it turned out.
Yeah. Well, there's so many options now to do all that. We talk a lot about that on this show. And it's exciting in a way and daunting in another way. At any rate, and so you're on what platform?
So it's actually on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, all the big names. So we're happy to finally delve into that world.
Yeah, so you have somebody doing that for you, or you pay somebody to...
So
what do you call those guys that do that?
Producers.
Yeah, okay.
We produce it. Evan and the Riverlites produces the music ourselves, but Luke Hargis, my bass player, he also engineers all of that.
Okay.
So that you have him to thank for that. Recording.
Yeah, and I was talking earlier about that too. That nicely mastered, fat kind of recording that we like to play on the radio.
He'd be delighted to hear that.
Well, good. He better be listening then. You tell him to come out to your gigs and everything, which we'll talk about all that in a minute. But you kind of remind me. I mean, you have so many ghosts in the background of your sound. I heard older kind of guys too. I hope this doesn't, insult you or anything like this. But and you say your dad used to listen to all those John Prines and all that.
Oh yeah.
Gordon Lightfoot. Did he like that Gordon Lightfoot?
I think
stuff?
he likes that stuff, and I've heard him before too.
You've heard Gordon Lightfoot before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, because I don't know why, but there's something about the quality of your voice that reminds me of him.
I've heard Donovan too.
Could be, sure. Yeah. All right. Well, we could talk about this all night long, but you're going to play a song. What we got?
This is a song called Most Earnest Plea.
Most Earnest Plea.
That's right.
Well, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, this is about trying to implore to someone to see the simple things in life and to value the things that are more substantive.
Right. Okay. An unusual sentiment in this country. I'm kidding with you. All right, go ahead. All right, well, hold up. This is Evan Fiore here on Sunday Songwriter Showcase on WHYR, now celebrating our 10th year in operation. More to come about our fundraiser soon in the month of June. All right, Evan, go ahead.
It's all the same to you. I think I'll sit here in this cabin, minding my own business. Put the coffee on, flip the radio on. Right from where I'm sitting, I get plenty of morning sun. I'll tend to my garden, barefoot as I'm walking. Watch the morning glories blossom. On around 10:30, I'll take a stroll on into town. I'm overwhelmed by the sound. Little children laughing, old friends reminiscing. You could see what I see, or only hear a moment of his story. Take a look around, see what I see. The same to you. I think I'll sit down on a park bench, minding my own business. I'm staring at a princess, a duke and a duchess. You might say I live in isolation. You'd be right to assume that I got a future on my mind. It'll work itself out in time. Consciousness I'll find, the state of mind. Oh, right from where I'm sitting, I get plenty evening sun. Answer to no one, I know exactly where I'm from. School bus driver's son. Let's go. For only you could see what I see. Or only hear a moment of history. Make a compromise, see what I see. For only you could see what I see. Get together for a short time in this story. Take a compromise, see what I see.
That's quite a wall of sound you got there, son. And 12-string really, yeah, takes over the room. It really does.
For better or for worse, it's become part of our sound.
So when the Riverlites, which is basically you're a trio, right?
That's right.
Percussion and bass and you.
That's right.
And the percussion is typically with the cajon, or is it with a real set of drums, or what?
Mostly, I mean, for all our recordings, it's going to be drums.
Yeah.
But for some of the live acoustic stuff, he likes to play the cajon, and it really has a nice sound.
I gotta, confess an affection for the cajon. I'm sorry to drummers everywhere, but the cajons sound pretty darn good. Anyway, so we're gonna see you out and tell me, is there a public? Now that things are kind of opening up, what you doing lately?
Funny you should ask.
You should ask, he says.
I have a hosting gig at Tin Roof Brewery, and we've been doing that in the tougher months since probably September, and that's still going great. So if you have time on every other Thursday, follow Tin Roof on Instagram.
Yeah, okay.
And I will be out there.
Nice.
And then I play in a gig up in Natchez coming up.
Uh-huh.
And some other things on the horizon, too.
Oh, really? Okay. Isn't that just like a songwriter festival kind of thing, or what?
Yeah, it's put on by a good friend, Gabriel Bass, and he's got this thing at Natchez Brewing Company. It's really cool.
Nice. Natchez Brewing Company.
We just can't get away from those breweries.
Natchez has breweries. Okay, who doesn't? But, Baton Rouge is deficient in breweries, in my opinion. Okay, that's a subject for another whole program. Okay, so you like, and you and your group, I hope, you get more opportunities to play out, but you have plans for this, and more recordings and stuff like that.
Got an EP coming out very soon.
Okay. Is there a title of
Yes.
the EP? What is the title of the EP?
It's called A View on the Flip Side.
A View on the Flip Side. All right, look for that from Evan Fiore and the Riverlites.
Late April, early May. Just depends on distribution and stuff.
Okay. It's a strange business environment now, as we've discussed many times on
Put
this
it mildly, yeah.
program. But anyway, we can do it and get the music out and get people thinking about other stuff besides politics.
Right. Good grief.
Okay. So play us another song, Evan Fiore, here on WHYR Sunday Songwriter Showcase.
This is called By My Side, and it's about taking ferry boats in the Pacific Northwest.
You've been in the Pacific Northwest.
We can talk about that after, maybe.
Okay. Kind of jealous on that, but go ahead.
Hop in my car, where we going next? Wait in line, a woman said. Find a parking spot on a lower deck. Take a deep breath of the cool, crisp fresh air. See his grand design and it all makes perfect sense, staring out from a boat deck while the whale crests. How can just 1 hour feel like a lifetime? Alone with just your thoughts you can really feel. Love to take you there sometime if you'll have me. Be there by my side, find what's real. So we approach the dock. I grab my backpack. This is my stop. The harbor's more beautiful than you've ever seen, and the morning gleam shades of blue and green. Little white farmhouses cover the countryside under a marigold sun I never want to wake from. How can just one afternoon last like a lifetime? Alone with just your thoughts you can really feel. Love to take you there sometime if you'll have me. Be there by my side and we'll find what's real. How can all the simple things mean everything? When apathy sets in, you forget how to feel. Love to take you by the hand if you'll have me. Be my girl, by my side, we'll find what's real.
Well, that has an ethereal sonority to it, especially that last chord. Interesting.
A little G suspended or something.
Yeah. So, I mean, we talked about this before, I think, but, your musical influences, of course, we like to touch on this program. Well, what do you tell me your, pedigree?
Sure.
On all that stuff.
I do definitely like a lot of rock and roll stuff. There's a favorite band called Teenage Fan Club that I really like a lot.
Yeah, you've talked about that before.
The UK.
I'm pretending like I've ever heard of them, but tell me more about their ethic.
Earnest, doing it for the right reasons, writing good songs.
Good songs. That's kind of a broad category, son. Can you be more specific?
It just, writing songs from the heart and, not trying to cash in on a fad or a trend.
So not adorned with, garbage. So straight, and musically as well as lyrically,
And an interesting thing about him is the bass player, the lead guitar player, and the lead singer, they all write their own songs on every record. So on each record, you got 3 songwriters.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, so you in your songwriting, what do you aim for, and what kind of structure or whatever process do you employ?
Usually, the music comes first. RM is another.
Sure.
Influence, and
I can definitely hear that in your.
Oh, thanks. I don't. That's definitely something I would be proud of. But the music would come first, and usually it's funny how you play guitar too. Like you can have a mood or an idea of something, and the lyrics kind of bounce off of that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so coming up on this month and next, you were talking about what you guys were going to be doing, and as well as in addition to your open mic hosting, what's going on?
So yeah, we're personal gigs that we do. We think we have something going to get it for La Divina coming up, a gig over there.
Okay, cool.
With the EP, when we release it, there's definitely going to be some kind of listening release party. Probably we'd like to do it somewhere local as well. And just can't be happy enough about the EP coming out and getting. That was just a big effort trying to get that done.
So how many songs are on this?
6.
6 songs on this EP.
That's right.
Yeah. So and you're going to put them out on the platform that you mentioned before.
That's right. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, and we did that totally in-house.
Yeah, and you do our hard copy as well?
That would be something that we'd definitely welcome. That we have to definitely get our ducks in a row to get something like that. We'd love to press our own vinyl.
Not in the work currently, but
it'd be awesome to press our own vinyl. We're going to try to get that done.
Vinyl. Why do people go to the trouble of doing vinyl? I mean,
I don't know.
I'm from the area. I grew up in vinyl, and I was only too glad to see it leave when with the advent of CDs, and now it's making a comeback. And it
Why do you think it's
baffles
making
me.
a comeback? I'm curious.
I have no idea.
It's like a retro thing, probably.
Okay, I will say this: in analog media, it seems that you have a broader range of frequencies. It seems like them lows kick in real nicely.
Yeah.
And you don't, for some reason, in digital transcriptions of this, I'm going to cut all that out because I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so 22 minutes. I have to write that down. Okay, so how about you want to play one more for us live, and we'll listen to a recording in a minute. But
sure. Got to get my machinery straightened out. Let's see.
Yeah, that's all right. We don't follow any kind of rules here on Sunday Songwriter Showcase. Evan Fiore here. What's the name of this song, buddy?
This is called Open Door Policy, and it's pretty self-explanatory. There's always an open door. Always an open door. There's not always more in store. Have you what you're looking for? There's always a new sunrise to light up your dim lit sky. There's always a character flaw. You love people, flaws and all.
Wow, that's a cool ending. You didn't have to resolve down to the one. You took the 4, left it open for us to resolve in our minds, in our ears. Evan Fiore here on Sunday Songwriter Showcase.
Got to be some kind of illusion.
Illusion?
That's right.
Some illusion, you say?
You got to leave the listener open for interpretation. They make
Yes.
up their own mind.
Absolutely. I've never learned this lesson myself, but I like to preach it to others. But anyway, so again, your 12-string guitar, that's a great sound. I'm a big fan of all that. Did you listen to the Birds and stuff? Did your dad have any Birds recordings?
Yeah, that was stuff that, you've heard one way or another through movies. Or
Sure, right.
I watched that movie, Echo in the Canyon, which was about the Laurel Canyon.
Yeah.
That was really neat.
I saw that recently. That's really cool, as they say.
I really thought it was neat how Roger McGuinn's guitar ended up with George Harrison, I think, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
He exposed them to the Rickenbacker 12-string.
Yeah. Probably to their chagrin, ultimately, because the Rickenbacker was notoriously hard to keep in tune. And in many cases, they used the Fender 12, that's Roman numeral 12, XII.
Come on, I didn't know that.
Produced in the mid-'60s, which was a flawless, beautiful instrument. But I digress. So, come on, I know we're going to play something from your CD in a moment, but first I want to talk about La Divina Italian Cafe upcoming events calendar. Okay, well, we're going to play another recorded cut, and the name of this is, what is it? Supernova Skies?
That's right, it's Out of This World.
Out of This World, you say?
Yes.
Oh, please elaborate.
I think it was definitely recorded off of one of Jupiter's moons or something.
Oh, man, I've been wanting to go up to Io for so long, and you got to go. Damn. That's better than Seattle, huh?
That's right.
Okay, and so we're going to play this right now for you guys. This Sunday Songwriter Showcase. This is Evan Fiore here on WHYR, celebrating our 10th anniversary this year with a fundraiser coming up in June. More on that later. Here we go, Evan Fiore.
Sunrise this morning, I've seen you before, pouring in through the windows of my sliding doors. But you're usually gone by the time that I rise. Your irises are the sun, I see it in your eyes. It's a quarter to noon. Sweet aroma of dark roasted fills up my room. Hey, I'd like to go for a walk, but I can't leave this place. 'Cause there's no atmosphere where I live out in space. Acid rain again.
gonna be my supernova? Or a black hole destroying everything? Tell me, are you gonna be my supernova? Or a black hole sucking up everything? Don't ever burn out, acid rain again, supernova sky, keep me free from sin. Don't ever burn out, who's to blame, I said. Supernova skies, I'm insane again.
Well, that's quite an extreme. That's quite, a scale from 1 to 10. You got your black hole on one end. You got your supernova sky on the other end. Are you asking for, a relationship to be that damn explosive?
Explosion is a good word, I would say.
Well, all right. We're listening to Evan Fiore here on Sunday Songwriter Showcase here. And you wanted to tell me some more promotional type stuff. What were you going to tell me?
Yeah,
What's
so
going on?
we did I was able to play the 3rd Street Songwriter Festival, which is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it was over at Point Marie Park.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a lot of fun. Played with some good friends, local art vendors and things like that. So that was a good day.
Cool. All right, cool. I'm glad to hear it. You're getting out and about in this beautiful weather we're having currently here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We hope it lasts for a little while longer.
Before it gets hot.
We're bursting at the seams to get out and enjoying it. And so here, Evan Fiore and your band, the Riverlites, tell me about these other guys you play with.
So, yeah, I got Grayson Jackson on the drums, percussion, Luke Hargis on bass, engineer, myself on guitars, vocals, and a bunch of instruments. And then I forgot about something. We actually did a Christmas special.
You did a Christmas special.
And we were happy to be joined by Chaselyn Jane, the lovely Chaselyn.
Sure. Right.
And she was great. She sang with us.
What media did this appear?
Oh, just YouTube. We because of the kind of rush nature of it, we didn't have time to record it and get it on to anything. We just kind of recorded it live video.
Live at your house or something? Okay. Yeah, there's so much of that going on now. It's lovely. It's organic. The sky's the limit and all this stuff we have nowadays.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you ready to play another song for it? Did you switch to your 6-string guitar here?
That's right.
What you got?
This song is called Road Through the Woods.
Road Through the Woods. Evan Fiore here on Sunday Songwriter Showcase.
Said, there goes the neighborhood. I said, what do you mean? Just look at the stars and the birds and the trees. That's all that I need, with you by my side. Build us a safe home we can hide from it all. I've been chasing a memory, well, how does it go? Someplace I went as a child, I don't know. I'll know when I get there, it'll all become clear. Find out why I've been wasting through these years. see it in my dreams. I've been there, I know it's real. It's a road through the woods in my dream. Chasing a memory, how does it go? Driving down the road in a car real slow. I don't know when I'll get there, it'll all become clear. I'll find out why I've been wasting through these years. See it in my dreams. Been there, I know it's real. It's a road through the woods in my dreams. See it in my dream. Been there, I know it'll be clear. It's a road through the woods in my dream.
And that really takes advantage of the guitar sonorities there. Yes, 6-string sounds as full as a 12-string.
Yeah, those open chords will do that.
Yeah, I like that droning thing that that's so prevalent these days. It's a cool, taking advantage of the guitar's natural.
Yeah, you play a couple of
sweetness.
guilds too, right?
I love a guild, absolutely. All right, well, we've enjoyed having you. We've got some more time here today on Sunday Songwriter Showcase with Evan Fiore, and so the themes that you deal with, what you're interested lyrically, what spurs your interest to say, I'm gonna write a song about that.
Usually it's based off of being present in the moment of life. I don't really shy away from writing songs that kind of demonstrate a moment in one's life. If that's where you were in that moment in time, then it should be represented as such. So
you delight in very accurate, very detailed descriptions of the moment,
cathartic, organic, in the moment. Yeah, like how you're feeling emotionally and all the things that you're surrounded by, people, places, they impact where you are in those moments.
Yeah. But who inspired you in the beginning? We talked a little bit about this, but as far as lyrics and who said,
in the
"Wow,
beginning,
that's cool."
Probably Chris Cornell, Soundgarden.
Okay.
You can definitely, in Supernova Skies, you could probably hear some of the influences there from the rock.
Yeah, well,
and roll.
the Supernova Skies is like a hybrid of two different genres.
yeah, it's definitely an earful. But early on, and Alice in Chains even too, really cool.
Okay.
And then you got Teenage Fan Club. Was another instrumental band for me. Even like someone like Beck.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's play another. You have another one in your mind right here?
Sure do.
You're going to play in our studios at WHYR.
Live
FM.
on the spot.
Go ahead and do it. What's the name of this one here?
This one's called Foolish Vice.
Foolish Vice. VICE.
It's about basically, someone that you're trying to get through to who it's an important part of your life, but their pride begets them, and you can't get them to come on, to come around.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead.
Sorry to get so heavy. Can't see the forest for the trees. Heard you saying this to a friend. Said you were never much for subtleties. Pride is a vice for fools. Somebody wise once said, I see and the lines get blurred. Now fix me a drink so I can think. Thought ever crossed your mind? There's better ways of spending your time. It's these little moments in life. Writings on the wall. Heard you saying this to your friend. I never grasped that concept. So I'd like you to write me a letter. The thought ever crossed your mind? Been here all of this time. Been here all of this time. Thought ever crossed your mind? Pride is a foolish vice. It's these little moments in life. And pride is a foolish vice. Can't see the forest for the tree.
Well, that was, again, talking about hybrids, an interesting hybrid of cowboy chords and Manhattan sophistication. I mean, that's interesting harmonically.
I'll take that compliment, I guess.
So you're not afraid to reach out and branch out a little bit into some tonal unknown territory. I mean, where did you come from? Where do
Well, you don't want to get bored either.
True.
That, like I was saying, the place I was at in that song, you know, trying to make someone realize that, they need to. You don't want to go through life without, not knowing something could be. And I guess the place, of kind of isolation in that as well, a little bit of isolation. So
okay, we can relate, especially these days. That's major theme here. It was great having you, Evan Fiore, here on Sunday Songwriter Showcase. Your second appearance here.
Second go around.
There we go, and continued success. And we look forward to seeing you out and about. and in cyberspace and all that. Well, so we're going to play a recorded cut here, and the name of it is what?
This is Most Earnest Plea.
Most Earnest Plea. Okay. Would you like to say anything about that, or about anything else before we close?
So, Most Earnest Plea is about, trying to find unity and harmony in life, and getting back to remembering the things that are important.
Gotcha. All right.
Nature, things like that.
Nature and stuff. No problem. Okay, well, great having you again, and this Evan Fiore here on Sunny Songwriter Showcase. Y'all take care.
It's all the same to you. I think I'll sit here in this cabin, minding my own business. Put the coffee on, flip the radio on. Right from where I'm sitting, I get plenty of morning sun. I'll tend to my garden, barefoot as I'm walking, watch the morning glories blossom. And on around 10:30, I'll take a stroll on into town. I'm overwhelmed by the sound of little children laughing and old friends reminiscing. We're only here a moment of history. Take a look around, see what I see. I think I'll sit down on this park bench, minding my own business, staring at a princess, a duke and a duchess. You might say I live in isolation, and you'd be right to assume that I got a future on my mind. It'll work itself out in time, a consciousness I'll find, a state of mind. Right from where I'm sitting, I get plenty of evening sun. I answer to no one, I know exactly where I'm from, the school bus driver's son. Compromise, see if you can see what I see, if you want to. If only you could see what I see. Here together on